guys, what's up? I'm Grace, and today I have a pretty massive book haul for you. I have over 20 books, and I don't want this video to be super long, so let's get started. The first two books I'm going to show you are books that I got end of September, and I just didn't haul them because I didn't think I'd get more books, but of course I did. One is Falling Kingdoms, and the second one is Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. I read both of them, and they're so good. Probably one of my new favorite fantasy series. There's lots going on, lots of characters, lots of perspectives, so just go ahead and go pick these up. I really recommend them. The next book is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This is a collector's edition, and it's so beautiful. And I am currently reading it. I'm kind of just, reading it in between reads, and I'm really enjoying it. The next book I got is More Than This by Patrick Ness. I showed this in one of my videos just because I really love the cover of it. I haven't read it. It's about this kid named Seth who drowns, and he wakes up naked, cold, and alone, and he doesn't know what's going on, and it's just about him figuring out what the hell's going on. It's like self-discovery and much, much more. This is probably going to be my first Patrick Ness book that I'm going to read, and I'm really, really excited. The book I got is Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac. I got this on Book Outlet for $1, and I couldn't pass it up, and Ariel from Ariel Bissett said it's one of her favorite books, so I trust her judgment. It's about a girl who has amnesia, and she's trying to figure out everything. Fun stuff. One is The Winter's Curse by Marie Rutowski. I know that this book is about a girl who buys a slave, and I heard the protagonist in this is really badass, like intellectually, so I'm really, really excited to read this, and I love this cover.
What's a crazy book?
Oh, don't touch that. Don't touch it, it'll bleed.
The blood.
Okay, Jolie, you gotta be quiet. The next book I got is Every Day by David Levithan. It is about it's about a boy who wakes up in a different body every day, but one day he falls in love. And I thought that was very intriguing. The book I got is The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. Cassandra Clare is one of my favorite authors, and I love Holly Black's writing style. So if you put them together, you'll probably get a really epic story. So I'm really, really excited to read this. It's middle grade, and from what I've gathered, it's about a kid who heard that he might die if he goes to a school, so he's trying to get out of the magic school or something. I don't know. It sounds awesome. Let's just appreciate this cover. It's so beautiful. The next book I got is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is probably the book I'm most excited to read. So it's about these two guys who were best friends, but now they're arch enemies, and I think they're both the villains of their own story, and that's so awesome. I really like the first line of this. It says, "Life the way it really is a battle not between bad and good, but between bad and worse." Joseph Brodsky. Next book I got is World After by Susan E. This is the second book in the Angel Fall series. I don't know if this is a duology or a series, but I really liked the first book, so I picked up the second one. The next book I got is The Queen of Zombie Hearts by Jenna Showalter. This is just a fun read. They're just fun and action-packed, and they have a little bit of romance in it, so it's fun. Look at the naked cover. It's so beautiful. It says we're all mad here. Oh, it's so pretty. And there's hearts. Next book I got is Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. This was the book explosion book of the month, so I went ahead and picked it up and read it. It's about these two girls who go to Idlewild, like this place for spring break, and it's really snowy. They get stranded because it's snowing really hard, so they get out of the car. They go ahead and walk in the snow to a cabin with two very strange, weird guys, and they think that, why not? Just go ahead and go in there. Take my chances. I have lots of feelings towards this book, and I'll talk more about it on my October wrap-up. The next book I got is Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I believe this is an adult book, or a new adult book. I think it's dystopian. It's set in the year 2059. There's lots of stuff that's going on in this book, really. From what I can see, she's a dream walker, and that's a crime. I appreciate the naked cover. The next book I got is Splintered by A.G. Howard. I believe this is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland with a twist. This cover is pretty trippy. I'm a sucker for retelling, so I bought it. That is The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, one of those. This was at my secondhand bookstore and it was only $2. I really don't know what this is about. I think it's fantasy and this kid doesn't know he's a warlock? I could be so wrong. Sorcerer. Wait. Don't quote me, I have no idea. But I heard it's good, so. The next book I got is The Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I read The Diviners by Libba Bray and I freaking loved it, so I wanted to pick up all of her other books. All I know about this book is this girl named Gemma Doyle is at a boarding school and there's lots of secrets to uncover. Boarding school books are the best, so why the heck not? The next books I got are The Girl of Fire and Thorns and The Crown of Embers by Ray Carson. I don't know much about these books, but I believe that it's Reagan from Peruse Project, one of her favorite fantasy series. So again, I trust her judgment and I look forward to diving into this world. The next books I got are Outlander and An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon. If you guys didn't know, this is a HBO series and I've been watching the show and I really like it, so I went ahead and picked up the book. It's about this woman and she lives in the year 1945, but she's transported back into 1743 Scotland and she's like in the middle of the war and there's a hot Scottish guy, so what more can you ask for? And Echo in the Bone, I believe, is the 8th book of the series, but I saw it at a secondhand store for $1. I told myself I wasn't going to read this series just because it's going to be an epic commitment, but I can't pass it up. They sound too awesome. Books I got are the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness, and that is The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Ask and the Answer, and Monsters of Men. And this is by Patrick Ness, if I didn't say that. I know it's about this kid who lives in a world where everyone can hear everyone's thoughts, but one day he and his dog walk into a place and it's really quiet and he's like, whoa, can't hear anybody's thoughts, and then I think people come after him. I heard lots of amazing things about this trilogy, so I'm really excited to read these. The last books I'm going to show you are so cool and I'm so excited to read them. And that is the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I really did not like the American covers, so I went on Book Depository and I picked up the UK editions. And the first one being The Final Empire, The Well of Ascension, and The Heir of the Ages. I don't know much about these books other than they are high fantasy and everyone seems to love them a lot. It says right here, what if the Dark Lord won? Well, things would go to shit. So that is my October book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys stuck around for all the books I had to show you. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you've read any of these books, please comment down below what you think of them. And again, if you guys have any recommendations for me, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!